event with my good friend Jane Silver, who's actually not here tonight. She's recovering from an operation, so we want to wish Jane well. It's really great to have been involved with TAG for so many years and to see so many familiar faces here, and the great thing is to see so many new faces here, because I actually am really happy to report that this year, in the middle of what are really very sort of challenging and somewhat grim times, I think, at the end of the year, I'm really happy to report that this year is by far the most successful TAG event ever, the most successful Research in Action Awards ever. So we're really when TAG first began many years ago, it was in response to the fact that there are many people in our community dying everywhere, and we need to harness research and scientists to stop that. And TAG was there from the very beginning to move the research process forward. We're very much light years ahead of where we were, but today there's still no cure, there's no vaccine, and we still have quite a long ways to go. So it's great that TAG is here. The individuals that we are honoring tonight have really helped, each in their own way, lead the fight and get us closer to a world without AIDS. And what I'm going to do now is introduce you to our Master of Ceremonies for the evening, who is actually quite an accomplished individual himself. He's an accomplished pianist, probably best known for his efforts as an actor and a singer, in film and television, and on Broadway and the concert stage as well. He made his mark probably most pronouncedly in the television series Caroline in the City, but he's returned to New York City actually, and actually he's appeared on Broadway in many things, including The Apple Tree, A New Brain, Finian's Rainbow, The Boy from Syracuse, and received a Tony nomination for his starring role in Michel Legrand's musical Amore. He will be opening on Broadway in February in a new musical called The Story of My Life, and will be on in a film with Jessica Lange and Drew Barrymore in April called Grey Gardens. So please welcome Malcom Gets.
Hello. Come closer. Come closer. I feel like everybody's hiding over there. Can you hear? Is this picking up? I can. Can you hear? Can you move this computer a little bit?
See a smile without the glasses.
Huh? How's that?
There you go.
You know, thank you, Scott. I love that Scott said he will be appearing in a film called Grey Gardens, and you guys were like, Grey Gardens, Grey Gardens. You've never seen Grey Gardens? Oh, he has. It is really an honor and a pleasure to be here this evening. When my old friend Joe McConnell, who works for TAG, asked me to come help out this evening, he said that this evening the Research in Action Awards were characterized by 3 qualities: courage, integrity, and brevity. So, and I was like, all right, I'm there. So I'm going to kind of cut to the chase and introduce TAG's executive director, Mark Harrington. I want to say something about Mark before he comes up. We were speaking before, and we were talking about the film Milk, which I'm sure you've all seen, and if you haven't, you have to be here and go down. Right? And so we were discussing the film, and Mark said that he lived in San Francisco at the time, and back in 1979, and he said he lived in the Castro, but he said he always felt guilty because he didn't participate in the riots that occurred when that awful bit of history transpired. And I said, Mark, I think you've more than made up for it. So, would you please welcome Mark? He's going to present the first Research in Action Award to Ambassador Mark Dybel. Mark Harrington.